Today, we're going to be reading this book. It's called Chrysanthemum. It's story time with Mr. Steve. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna read books. I don't know how to play this. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's story time. Theme song. Hello everybody, Mr. Steve here. I am here with Maxwell, and we're here at Loveworks headquarters. They got an upgrade. Check this out. Yeah, check out that stage. This big, huge screen. Yeah. Storytime's getting an upgrade.
And that's a smart.
The only difficult part for me with this new screen is that I take a selfie of myself in front of the Storytime with Mr. Steve logo, the Raising Little Leaders logo. Every single solitary time I've done Storytime, I take the same picture, and I'm all dopey like this. Now I can't do that. I can, but it's gonna be all weird.
You've been looking for some time, trying to find the thing you call the perfect guy. At least.
Hello everybody, it's Mr. Steve in front of a green screen. Please, don't computer generate me in front of something weird.
He's not gonna treat you well. I don't think he'll be calling you the one. Yeah, you say you're so in love. He's the one you're thinking of. You're trying to reply, he just makes you high, and then you're gonna say, baby, take me back.
It's time for the obligatory shot of me walking down the hallway.
And if that's the way it is, I don't wanna be in love. Though you say he's changed this time, he's acting kind. That is how you justify. Keep telling yourself it's good.
Hi everybody! My name is Mr. Steve. We're going to have story time now. We're going to be reading a bunch of books. We're going to be having activities. We're going to be having a lot of fun. How are you kids doing? You're doing good? You're doing good? Great. Well, that's the end of story time. I hope you enjoyed all the books that I read. Everybody go home and take a nap! It's activity time. We are here making pods, making flower pots. Very cool. Like what you're doing there. I like the green. That's awesome. Like that. Hi. See? Oh, wow. Yeah, you made a good pod. I like that. Here you go. That's awesome. That's my wife. Today, we're going to be reading this book. It's called Chrysanthemum. Kids! Today we're going to be reading a very special book, and it's right here, and it's by Kevin Henkes, and it's called Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum Frank. It's called Frank. I changed the name of the book. It's called Frank now. The day that she was born was the happiest day in her parents' lives. She's perfect, said her mother. Absolutely, said her father. And she was. She was absolutely perfect. The end. Simple book. It's not too long. The end. Everybody go home and take a nap. Her name must be everything she is, said her mother. Her name must be absolutely perfect, said her father. And it was. Her name was Chrysanthemum. She grew until she was 50 feet tall, and she destroyed Tokyo with her fiery breath. Stomp, stomp, stomp. That's her fire breath. She grew and grew and grew, and when she was old enough to appreciate it, Chrysanthemum loved her name. See, it says right there. I love my name. It's right there. She loved the way it sounded when her mother woke her up. She loved the way it sounded when her father called her for dinner. And she loved the way it sounded when she whispered it to herself in the bathroom mirror. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. Now me, I'm a little bit older and I've seen a lot of horror movies that you kids haven't seen. So I know not to say anything three times in a row. I just want to take this time to say it. Sometimes Mr. Steve says jokes that's not for the kids. Sometimes Mr. Steve says jokes that are just for Mr. Steve. This is one of those times. Chrysanthemum loved the way her name looked when it was written with ink on an envelope. She loved the way that it looked when it was written with icing on a birthday cake. She loved the way that it looked when it was written on icing with icing on an envelope. And she loved the way it looked when it was written in an envelope stuffed inside of a birthday cake. Just like the name, any way that it was. And she loved the way it looked when she wrote it herself with her fat orange crayon. Or with her body positive orange crayon. With her crayon that can be whatever size it wants to be, and there's nothing wrong with that. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. Suddenly she turned around in the bathroom and Chrysanthemum was right there. Chrysanthemum thought her name was absolutely perfect, and then she started school. And as you can see, she used her superpowers to fly away back to her home planet of Krypton. On the first day, Chrysanthemum wore her sunniest dress and her brightest smile. She ran all the way to school. Hooray, said Chrysanthemum. School, and we're running. So everybody move your feet. Move your feet. Move your feet. Move your feet. But when Mrs. Chud took roll call, everyone giggled because her name was Mrs. Chud. And that's a horrible name. Really, that's not a name, that's a form of punishment. Everyone giggled upon hearing Chrysanthemum's name. It's time for roll call, children. Dawn here, Eve here, Lois present, Al here, Les here, Kay here, Max here, Sue here, Bill here, Pat here, Tom is in a band. Tom is in a 90s band. 2 a.m. I like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. stays up very late. That's my favorite child. No, that's 2 a.m. That's 2 a.m. They call her 2 a.m. because she stays up really late. That's why her name is 2 a.m. Ken here, Joe here, Rita here, Victoria here, Chrysanthemum. Sure. It's so long, said Joe. It scarcely fits on a name tag, said Rita, pointing. I'm named after my grandmother, said Victoria. You're named after a flower. Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. The rest of the day was not much better. During nap time, Victoria raised her hand and informed Miss Chud that Chrysanthemum's name was spelled with 13 letters. That's exactly half as many letters as there are in the entire alphabet, Victoria explained. She is a mean girl. There's a movie about that. She's Victoria with the good hair. Thank you for sharing that with us, Victoria, said Mrs. Chud. Now put your head down. If I had a name like yours, I'd change it, Victoria said. No, don't take my book. As the students lined up to go home, I wish I could, thought Chrysanthemum miserably. Welcome home, said her mother. Welcome home, said her father. School is no place for me, said Chrysanthemum. My name is too long. It scarcely fits on a name tag, and I'm named after a flower. Oh, pish, said her mother. Your name is beautiful. Apparently that's something people say. Oh, pish. felt much better after her favorite dinner of macaroni and cheese with ketchup and an evening filled with hugs and kisses and parcheesi. But just to be clear, Dad, we see the book you're reading. You're going to give her a complex. That night, Chrysanthemum dreamed that her name was Jane, and it was an extremely pleasant dream. The next morning, Chrysanthemum wore her most comfortable jumper. She walked to school as slowly as she could. She dragged her feet in the dirt. Chrysanthemum, 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 she wrote. She even looks like a flower, said Victoria as Chrysanthemum entered the playground. Let's pick her, said Rita, pointing. Let's smell her, said Joe. Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. These kids are not nice to Chrysanthemum. The rest of the day was not much better. During nap time, Victoria raised her hand and said, a chrysanthemum is a flower. It lives in a garden with worms and other dirty things. Thank you for sharing that with us, Victoria, said Mrs. Chudd. Now please put your hand down. And I would just like to take this time to say that maybe the teacher should do a little bit more about the bullying situation in the class, but who am I to judge? I just cannot believe your name, Victoria said as the students lined up to go home. Neither can I, thought Chrysanthemum, miserably. Welcome home, said her mother. Welcome home, said her father. School is no place for me, said Chrysanthemum. They said that I even look like a flower, and they pretended to pick me and smell me. Oh, pish, said her mother. Oh, pish. Apparently, I have a catchphrase. Oh, pish. They're just jealous and envious and begrudging and discontented and jaundiced, said her father. Who wouldn't be jealous of a name like yours, said her mother. After all, it's absolutely perfect, said her father. Chrysanthemum felt a trifle better after her favorite dessert, chocolate cake with buttercream frosting, and another evening filled with hugs and kisses and parcheesi. We see the book you're reading, Dad. You're going to give her a complex. That night, Chrysanthemum dreamed that she really was a chrysanthemum. That. She sprouted leaves and petals, and Victoria picked her and plucked her leaves and petals one by one until there was nothing left but a scrawny stem. Everybody say, oh no! Wait a second. You guys said what I told you to say. I'm going mad with power. Everybody say, Farfignugan. Everybody say, Grandma, where did you hide my spatula? That wasn't as good. That's fine. It was the worst nightmare of Chrysanthemum's life. Chrysanthemum wore her outfits with 7 pockets the next morning. She loaded the pockets with her most prized possessions and her good luck charms. Chrysanthemum took the longest route possible to school. She stopped and stared at each and every flower. Chrysanthemum, 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 the flowers seemed to say. That morning, the students were introduced to Mrs. Twinkle, the music teacher. Her voice was like something out of a dream, as was everything else about her. The students were speechless. They thought Mrs. Twinkle was an indescribable wonder. They went out of their way to make a nice impression. Mrs. Twinkle led the students in scales, then she assigned roles for the class musicale. It's not a musical, it's a musicale with an extra E at the end, because we're fancy. Victoria was chosen as the dainty fairy queen. Rita was chosen as the spiffy butterfly princess. Joe was chosen for the all-important pixie messenger. And Chrysanthemum was chosen as a daisy. Wah, wah, wah. Chrysanthemum's a daisy, chrysanthemum's a daisy. Joe, Rita, and Victoria chanted, thinking it was wildly funny. Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. asked Mrs. Twinkle. Chrysanthemum was the answer. Her name is so long, said Joe, it scarcely fits on her name tag, said Rita, pointing. I'm named after my grandmother, said Victoria. She's named after a flower. Oh, yeah, said Mrs. Twinkle. My name is long. It is, said Joe. Yes. My name would scarcely fit on a name tag. It would, said Victoria, pointing. I think maybe Victoria just has her arms stuck like this. She's just been pointing the whole time. She just has pointing finger syndrome. PFS. She has PFS. And, said Miss Twinkle, I'm named after a flower too. You are, said Victoria. Yes, Miss Twinkle. My name is Delphinium. My name is Delphinium. Her name is Delphinium. Delphinium Twinkle. And if my baby is a girl, I'm considering Chrysanthemum as a name. I think it's absolutely perfect. And if it's a boy, Steve. Because Steve is also absolutely. Chrysanthemum could barely believe her ears. She blushed, she beamed, she bloomed, another word that begins with B. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. Joe, Rita, and Victoria looked at Chrysanthemum longingly. And they thought, Call me Marigold, said Joe. I'm Carnation, said Rita, pointing, because that's all she does. And my name is Lily of the Valley, said Victoria. Chrysanthemum did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She knew it. Now, this is a thing called an epilogue. It tells you what happens after the story. No, it's not at the end because there's an epilogue. Overall, the class musicale was a huge success, so that's good. Chrysanthemum was absolutely perfect as a daisy. Victoria made the only mistake. She completely forgot her lines as the dainty fairy queen. And I know this isn't nice, but Chrysanthemum thought it was wildly funny and she giggled through the entire dance of the flowers. Eventually, Mrs. Twinkle gave birth to a healthy baby girl. And of course, her name was Mr. Steve. Oh, wait, it's a girl. Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. Might be having a heart attack. Chrysanthemum. And that's the end of that story. Yay!
Hey, you can't do that. How would you like it if you were in their place?
Mr. Steve, your name is Kiera? Cool, you sound like a really good new car. I like that. I want an all-new 2019 Kiera XT. That's Facebook. Facebook. Obligatory shot of walking down the hallway. Ball pit's gonna be crazy.
The sun is shining bright. Fresh green grass under our feet, and gentle breezes just right.
Well, that's the end of another Storytime with Mr. Steve. Hope you enjoyed it. There were a lot of people today. We are popular. I'd like to say that they all came for me. They didn't. That's fine. I have a healthy self-image. I am exhausted. I'm so tired. We still have to go grocery shopping. How am I going to do this? Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Be sure and check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like and subscribe. All those things I'm supposed to say on YouTube. See you next time. Freeze frame. Da 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 da.